Hey everybody, this is Veronica with Project Food Forest, and this summer I'm going to be taking you through the gardens in my house and showing you what it's like to be a lazy gardener and take advantage of everything that nature has to offer us. So this is our first video of the spring and we're in mid-March right now. I'm going to show you some of the things that are popping up that I haven't planted this year. I haven't done anything this year yet, so let's take a look. Here is our asparagus bed. It's on the south side of the house, so it's got some extra sun. It's a little extra dry. Asparagus don't mind having it a little bit dry. And also I've got some Greek oregano growing with it. Planted that last year and it comes back year after year with no effort. In mid-March I have fresh herbs ready to cook with already. We've got asparagus shoots coming up here, here. Got quite a few in here. I'm getting excited to eat those. We've also got, of course, dandelions coming up already. And our family takes much advantage of dandelions, which we never have to plant. They help to improve the soil, hold the soil in place, break up the soil underneath. They are also extremely packed with nutrition. This time of the year, when these leaves are nice and young and they haven't sent up any flowers yet, they're not very bitter at all. They're quite delicious and refreshing. And if you eat some dandelion leaves when you feel a cold coming on, there's so much nutrition in there that I've had them abort colds. So a pretty cool thing to take advantage of. Over here, right next to it is our strawberry bed. It's our strawberry bed right now. Could be something else in the future. I just threw some prunings on top of them, but that kind of protects them a little bit from the munchers. Not completely, but we haven't had anything come destroy them yet. We've got strawberry plants coming up all over the place. No flowers yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming soon. Over here we've got yucca plants, which are native to, these plants are native to this area. They produce several edible items. The flower shoots, or the flower stalk shoots that come up, you can harvest those and cook those. You don't have to peel them, but you can boil them like asparagus. And then flowers are good too, but they're pretty gorgeous, so we're harvesting. And then if you have a yucca moth come and pollinate your flowers, or if you hand pollinate them, then you will get some pods. If you harvest the young immature pods, you can boil them and cook them too. They also have, the plants have a lot of saponins in them, especially the roots, and so you can utilize those saponins and wash your scalp with them, especially in times of emergency. The leaves also have saponins in them, and they're also a great source of cordage fibers. And they also have built-in needles on the end. It's not focusing on that, but they're very sharp. You can weave baskets out of them. Native Americans made shoes out of them. They are an awesome, awesome, awesome plant to have around. They stay green all winter long. The deer ate some of them, and in the summer they leave them alone because obviously they're not very tasty. These are our apple guilds up front, which in the summertime are packed with beautiful and useful plants. Some of them are already coming up. We've got some carrot plants here that survived over the winter, and hopefully they will produce some seeds for us this year since carrots are biennial. Nature was kind enough to provide us with some nice thick snow for mulch this fall before the ground froze, and so a lot of things really well for us. You'll also see purple and green seedlings all over the place, and that is orach. Orach is an awesome plant. It's edible, it's beautiful, it produces tons of seeds, and also when deer came by last spring and ate them down to the ground, they grew right back and shot right back up. They're actually still edible after they flower, so it's a nice little them around. I've got the same plants repeated throughout the guilt. I don't plant plants next to each other because that's asking for trouble. We've got lots of chives. Those are all on the outside, acting as a pest confuser. Hopefully they'll fill in some more. We've got lots of sorrel, garden sorrel plants. These are also perennial, very sour, lemony taste. They're my 9-year-old's favorite leafy green. And if you can get your 9-year-old to eat leafy greens, then, well, let's just say you should plant some garden sorrel. It really takes no work except for cutting back the flower stalks so they don't reseed like crazy. Our coneflowers are already coming up, and so are the black-eyed seasons. I didn't plant those, but I've left them because they're nice for wildlife. We've got more carrots over here. We've got some thyme plants, and these are starting to get green again. Thyme's a popular culinary herb, but it's also really good medicinal herb. Here's one of our bigger yarrow plants, and you can see it's sending out shoots already. It's just crawling underneath the mulch. I don't mind because yarrow is one of my favorite plants. Not only is it a nice herb to use in cooking, but it's also highly medicinal. It's a great plant to have around. And these finely shaped feather-like leaves are a great habitat for some of the beneficial insects that you want around, and the flowers that they send up are also nice food for beneficial insects. Show you, here we've got a purple poppy mallow plant, also a perennial. It has beautiful purple flowers, and we'll be able to show you those in the summer. They're also called wine cups, but these plants have a nice big taproot that is edible. Obviously, if you eat the taproot, then it's not a perennial anymore. You kill the plant, but it's nice to have around in times of need. And over here, we have, this is called salad burnet. And salad burnet is another perennial green. It's a little bit tougher, not much of a flavor. It's got a bit of a cucumber flavor. It's not as good as garden sorrel in my opinion, but, and actually most of these plants the deer and rabbits don't touch in the summertime. They only eat them in the winter because their choices are limited. Here we have a ton more orange seedlings. It'll be a fun thing to find. Well, that's about all we have to show you right now, but make sure you stay tuned throughout the summer so you can see what a lazy gardener grows and how you can become a lazy gardener too. Also check out projectfoodforest.org to see what other things we're up to.